Aavegotchi with us.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for attending. As Jason said, my name is Mac. I'm representing VoyceMe. We're the largest manga and webtoon studio in North America. So we're very excited to come down here and really show off some of our work. As Jason said, we've worked with everyone from Pudgy Penguins to Aavegotchi to a bunch of young upstarts like Valerie Games. So we're really, really excited to be here and see how we can, keep creating incredible IP.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dan Carr, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of NiftyKit. And I appreciate you letting me come up here and talk a little bit about myself and my company. I created my first website 25 years ago. It was a Dragon Ball Z fan site, and I sold bootleg VHSs to people that I met in forums online. And I was like, it's so easy to make money online. So ever since then, I have just been very heavily involved and obsessed with technology and finding ways to make money doing what I love. And at NiftyKit, I get to work with an amazing team that helps me create tools for artists so they can launch their own projects. So we work with artists of all different sizes. Some of our more notable clients include Gucci, NBC Universal, and the legendary Takashi Murakami. So our platform is really perfect for anybody really trying to get into Web3 and launch their projects. And there has never been a better time in life to be building, and there's so many opportunities to make money. At NiftyKit, what our goal is to help you with the tools to create artwork that you deserve to get paid for. If you guys are interested, please come see us over here at the table, and make sure you mint your free NFT on the TV. Thank you very much.
Hey guys, my name is Haidar Majid. I'm the CTO for DPass, Privatyze. So our mission is to connect Web2 and Web3 together. So we issue NFTs that can go into Apple and Google wallets. So think about your Costco card. It's going to be an NFT. And then we just actually pitched them saying, hey, we can put 1 million Costco card in your Apple and Google for $200. It was unbelievable. So that's what we do. We do memberships, event tickets, coupon, you name it, by their own chain, so you don't manage them. They're an Apple Google wallet, so you don't pay for them, but they work everywhere. And again, we just issued 1 million for $200. That's our goal. But thank you so much for having us here, and looking forward. If you have any questions, please stop by.
Hi, my name is Warren. I lead all the social media, marketing, and community management efforts at Goonz. We're a lifestyle brand that was born on the blockchain. We started as an NFT project from our artist. He's a tattoo artist for over 10 years from New York. And he raised this money and then decided to add something here with the art and the IP. So we hired his friend. We have a warehouse in New York, Syracuse, and we fulfill everything. And the beauty of our brand is we are based off 4 core pillars: art, which is always at the forefront of our brand. Our artists, without him, we wouldn't exist. Second is apparel, so we create lifestyle gear. It's apparel. We've done plushies, coffee, cups, all kinds of things. And then third is community, and that's kind of what I'm really passionate about. I'm 24 and I grew up online, and so I'm very passionate about niche online communities. And if you're younger, you've been like personifying these images online that you feel like are you, but now you finally have a chance to own it and be a part of like building this cool brand from the ground up. So that's something I'm very passionate about. And fourth is IRL experiences, stuff like this. We host really cool events all the time. We've been in Urban Outfitters, Complex Con, which is like a marquee streetwear event in the US. So yeah, thank you for having us. We're down in the corner right at the staircase. So yeah, appreciate your time.
How's everyone doing? Hello everyone, my name is Valerie Carrillo. I am the founder of San Diego NFT Friends. I am hosting this awesome Comic-Con after party with Wonder Museum. Thank you everyone for coming today. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors. Everything that you see as far as like the merchandise, the banners, all of this would not be possible without them and Wonder Museum. So let's give it up one more time for them. And yeah, we're gonna have a panel shortly with Oni Force, the CEO, and hopefully a special guest. But yeah, I'm the founder of San Diego NFT Friends. We're a community that looks at the exploration of innovation in art and technology. So if that interests you, we have a banner right at the entrance. You can scan that QR code to find out more about us. But we have monthly meetups. Whether you're a beginner or you're an expert in this space, we welcome all. And we plan to have more meetups here at Wonder Museum. So if you love what you're seeing, keep coming, and we'd love to have you. So thank you so much.
All right, do we have, is Liz in the building? Is Liz in the building? Yeah, we'll resume trivia as soon as we get counterpart. That should be just a little All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and resume trivia at this point. If I could have the teams make their way back to the tables, we'll go ahead and get started. Is Three Ninjas or a representative of Three Ninjas in earshot at the moment? We'll go ahead and read off the points as it is right now, so y'all know where you stand. Right now in the lead, we have it only cost $300 to feed a narwhal at SeaWorld, coming in at a hot 11 points. Oh my God! I know, but there's only half over, y'all. There's still time. Then we have Quadfecta and Lantern Corpse tied for second with 8 points. The winners have 7 points. NFTs has got a nice 5, sitting pretty.
Solid 5?
And Three Ninjas has 3.
She's never complained about a 5 before.
1 point per ninja. All right.
She doesn't want it over there.
All right, so just rolling right along here, we're going to go ahead and start round 2. Question 1. What are Sailor Moon's cats' names? That's nope. All right. We ready? All right. What are Sailor Moon's cats' names? 1 point per cat. 1 point per cat. God damn it.
Can you translate
All right. Looks like we're waiting on 3 teams. We're in round 2 at this point. Yeah, I'll allow it.
You guys want to work with the winners? We're the winners. We good.
All right.
You can join.
Did you report that?
Join the winners.
This team here.
I can use all the help I can get.
All right.
7 points over there. Come on.
So the question for those who just joined us is, what are Sailor Moon's cats' names? One point per cat.
Justice Hart, Moon, and Star are not
Any guess? Any guess? All right. So, just in the interest of time, we're going to go ahead and go along here. So the answers are Luna, Artemis, and Diana. That's right. 1 point per cat. 1 point per cat. All right. Here we go. Next question. What is Endeavor's quirk called in My Hero Academia? What is Endeavor's quirk called in My Hero Academia?
What's up, man? Are you good trivia? I did not think so. Hell yeah.
All right, so the question again. What is Endeavor's quirk called in My Hero Academia? All right, so the answer is Hell Flame. Hell Flame. All right. Okay, here's one of my personal favorites. What model aircraft did Luke Skywalker use to bullseye womp rats? What model aircraft did Luke Skywalker use to bullseye womp rats? What is the model aircraft that Luke Skywalker used to bullseye womp rats? Allegedly. Bullseye womp rats. answer is T16 Skyhopper. Hell yeah. All right. In Kiki's delivery service, what is in the gift of her first delivery job? What is the gift of her first delivery job? Kiki's delivery service.
Kiki's over there. I mean, Miyazaki right here. You know Miyazaki. Well, you're. Am I anywhere close? No? Okay. Hold on, let me change my... I think the winner's going to lose.
This motherfucker's browsing the internet with 7 points already.
What did you get? Huh?
I don't know, but we have 6 points. I mean, I'm going to call anybody ahead of us out for cheating.
Oh, man. I got to shoot better. I'm going to shoot.
All right, y'all. 20 more seconds. 20 more seconds. We're gonna go ahead and call it.
20 seconds. Hold on. Are you watching this? You say so.
All right, y'all. The answer is a toy cat. A toy cat for the birthday of a nephew. So sweet. So sweet. All right.
Closer than bread.
Next question is, whom did Kakashi get his eye from? Whom did Kakashi get his eye from? Kakashi?
From what? From Naruto. Because I watched that.
One more time.
Whom did Kakashi get his eye from?
Oh, you watched Naruto? You said Obito? You say so.
We got all right. So, whom did Kakashi get his eye from? The answer is Obito. Obito. That's right. That's right. Here's a little curveball for you. The first modern comic book was printed in which year? Little history. Little history. Yeah. The first modern comic book was printed in which year?
Close. I know I'm close.
I mean, this man has his laptop.
He's not on our team.
How is that not disqualified?
He's live streaming.
I'm sure you guys don't talk about anything at all.
I don't even know. This guy Keegan. I don't even know who it is.
You can see the reflection off of his eyeball
All right. The answer, 1933. Hey, they just asked me to do this yesterday, all right?
Question for you, sir. It was Superman.
Okay.
It was the Superman comic.
All right, here's one that I actually wrote, all right? According to Klingon mythology, what is the afterlife of the honored dead? According to Klingon mythology, what is the afterlife for the honored dead? I think that's included. I think that's included. All right. That may be included as well. That may be included. Well, that's okay. That was some deep baseball. Sorry about that. All right, y'all. We ready for the answer? Yeah. The answer is Stovocore. The answer is Stovocore. All right. Next question. What is Bilbo Baggins' relationship to young Frodo? What is Bilbo Baggins' relationship to Frodo Baggins?
Creepy uncle.
All right, are we ready for the answer? The answer may shock you. They're second cousins. They're second cousins. I know, right? So cruel, so cruel. Do we have any Game of Thrones fans in the building? Game of Thrones? All right. In Game of Thrones, what is the motto of House Martell? In Game of Thrones, what is the motto of House Martell?
It's not killing. One of them's got to take down because he's a king, right? I know nothing about this. You're not a king. Peter D. Good is not a king.
All right. Unbowed, unbent, unbroken. Unnoticed, perhaps, evidently.
Cheating.
As best as I can.
Okay, sir. Oh, well, then the game is on. Huh?
You have any cheating tips? I'll give
Right there.
you an answer if you give me an answer. Come on, Professor Science over there.
All right, so we're gonna make it a little bit interesting this last round. We're going to do double Jeopardy. Do you know what that is? You're going to write, or we're gonna tell you how many points you have, and you can bet that many points towards your final answer. If you were right, you get to add the number of points that you bet to your final score. If you get it wrong, you lose everything. All right. So, oh yeah, for sure. So 3 ninjas, you got 4 points. NFTs is coming in at a pretty 7 points. Quadfecta has 8 points. The winners have 9 points. Lantern Corpse has 11 points. And it only costs $300 to feed a narwhal at SeaWorld has 15 points. How much are you gonna risk? Write your bets down on your note card and show it to my counterpart, please.
How many are you risking?
Put it on the line.
So, all right, everybody's all in.
Okay, for the double Jeopardy question, are we ready? What is the name of the cloud Goku rides on?
All right, y'all. So I think that at this point everybody's answered. The answer is the Nimbus. Which brings our winners at 30 points to it only costs $300 to feed a narwhal at SeaWorld. It was a great, everybody did great, you know. Stand by, we're gonna have a panel come up here at 8:15, so stick around. So second place, that would be
These guys are like.
Lantern Corpse. Lantern Corpse coming in at number 2. Number 2.
Thanks for playing, everybody.
She's on your house at the point. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, you should do what I was doing, but you can send it to all of them. But yeah, so YouTube and don't stream your one.
You understand what? Have you seen downstairs? It's cooler than art. You been down there? I've been downstairs. I've been upstairs. And there's like mirror rooms. Maybe it's
Kids in it. I mean, to be honest with you, I only found out I was doing this like yesterday, right? So I was like, I was trying to help my friend out. I apologize. But no, we're not like incredibly inspired, whatever. But everyone I ever said all the time, except for the family. I also decided my camera's turned off for a minute. I'm here right now, guys. Can I like get person tickets? Okay. Yeah. So 504 your email address and say you promised me or something like that. So that when I get it, like, and then if you want to find out more information about I'm so glad that Thank you.
Hello, hello, hello. All right, we need to go down a little more.
Just that.
Heroin also. Heroin
One of these two
I don't know. I'm looking for some other people that already came in. Oh, do you guys around here? Is that top of you right there? I would say all this guy.
Oh, from your account? Oh, let's do your account then. Check, 1, 2. Check, check. Check, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Testing.
Check. Check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check. Check, 1, 2, 3. Are you gonna give me a signal?
Is that Stephen Young?
Is it me? All right. Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing tonight? Have you guys had enough drinks, stuff to eat, merch, photos, social media? All the above? Awesome. Well, welcome everybody. If you didn't hear my little spiel earlier, my name is Valerie Carrillo. I'm the founder of San Diego NFT Friends. We are a meetup group that explores the next wave of technology. And right now we're looking at the intersection of art and technology, which is why Wonder Museum is so great. They have a lot of exhibitions and installations that represent that. AI is really popping right now. So yeah, we're a meetup group that kind of revolves around that. We've been doing that for 2 years, since May of 2021. The meetups are free. And yeah, if you're interested, we have a banner right in the entrance if you want to scan the QR code and join us. We'd love to have you. But without further ado, the reason why we are here is to celebrate Oni Force and their comic book drop at Comic-Con. Let's give it up for them. So let's start this panel discussion so you guys can learn a little bit more about Oni Force and the team behind Oni. So let's welcome Henry Finn, a.k.a. Starlordy, CEO of Oni Force. And then let's bring it up for Wei Zhao. Am I saying that correct? Wei Zhu. He acquired the brand of Oni Force, so let's give it up to them. The savior of Oni. So we'll get into it. Let's start off with Starlordy. If you can give us, is that okay? Call you Starlordy? Okay. I'm so used to those names, those nicknames.
My mom doesn't call me Starlordy yet, but you guys can call me Starlordy.
So if you can tell us just a little bit about your background. Before we get into Oni Force, let's hear a little bit about the world you kind of grew up in and what brought you where you are today.
Thank you. First, I just want to say thank you to everybody here. I really appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. Really beautiful people here, so thank you.
Thank you, Val.
And thank you, Val, for putting this on, and all the sponsors. Definitely shout out to the sponsors. So I'm Starlordy. I'm the CEO of Oni Force. I mean, I've been a comic book geek all my life. Actually, my first dream as a child was to be a comic book artist. And so, you know, how many years later, it's been a nice full circle moment. I never thought Oni Force would actually bring me all the way to Comic-Con, and here we are now. We get to celebrate this moment with all of you. So, yeah. Other than that, I've been a filmmaker and, you know, entrepreneur all my life, I guess you could say.
Awesome. Let's bring it over to Wei. Same question to you. What brought you into this world and what were you doing before?
I'm really excited to be here. My name is Wei Shaw. I met Henry online. We're online buddies before.
Online dating?
No, I was introduced to.
Looking for whales.
I got into NFT in 2021. The first NFT I bought was an ape. Learned a lot about sort of like how NFT worked through my time at Binance. I was a CFO at Binance from 2018 to 2021, and that was sort of like how I got into crypto. And then I kind of got dropped into sort of like the center of the universe from a crypto perspective. And then I ran investment there, so did a lot of the deals when I was there. And then after I left, we formed a fund called Old Fashioned Research after the drink that all four partners shared, but we're trying to figure out what to do next after we all left the empire. So where we are now is come 2022. One of the community members for Oni, Colin, actually approached me and said, because we're friends from, and I was like, hey, we have this like fallen angel that's looking to be saved. Really cool community, really cool art, and are you guys interested in looking at it? And that was third quarter. And then despite sort of crypto winter in like the fourth quarter, we completed the deal in February of this year. And part of the reason why we did the deal is because of this man right here. I think he saved the, we didn't save it. We're just here. Yeah, we're just here for the ride. This man here really believed in sort of like the vision behind it. And then I think I joke around. It's like we officially left the claws of death in February of this year. And then from we've been working together, the new team. I've been putting together the new team since March. So from March to April to May to June to today is about 4.5 months, right? And I think a lot of the work that we've seen sort of speaks for itself. And that's basically with like no manpower and no resources. And I think we're just getting started because the stuff that we're doing here at Comic-Con, especially not just with the comic books, but actually putting AR technology, I think what Val said is really important. Is like we're at the crossroads of, what makes NFT awesome is that it's at the crossroads of culture and tech. Right, and nothing is, everything we're doing in this world is new. Like nobody's really done it before. So like I'm really excited to share sort of our journey with everyone here. I'm really excited for you guys to sort of download Instagram, go to Uniforce, click on that little the effects icon, and then go check out our AR. Like it is really fucking cool. Right? So thank you guys. Thank you, Val, for having us here. And then thank you to all the partners with us. I think we're just getting started. It's like the Pokemon song. The journey starts today.
Oh, that was good. Okay, let's go.
That concludes the interview. No, that's amazing. It seems like we can tell you have a really great relationship and a good bond, which I think is foretelling of where we're going with the Uniforce team, the brand, and especially the community. I think that's what it's all about. I do want to dive into more of the people who raise your hand if this is your first time learning and hearing about Uniforce. Okay, all right.
There we go.
Nice. So I think it's important to let them know about what Uniforce is, a little bit about the lore and these comic books that you're exclusively dropping.
Maybe we could pass out some comics around. James, could you grab some comics?
All right. I love that.
Thank you. It's in the VIP.
Comic-Con certified.
Thank you.
Collectibles.
All right, I'll give you guys the TLDR. Basically, Uniforce, for those who don't know, is the. If you ever heard of NFTs, anybody heard of NFTs? Comic books, no NFTs. Digital. Anybody heard of digital collectibles powered by blockchain? Yeah, there we go. So anyways, we were the first anime PFP project on Ethereum. The first sideways. I mean, these things matter to people. But also created the allow list, which is a really big deal,
But the point is that we have grown beyond that to become a true media company that's devoted to creating high quality anime content, right? So that's why we're here at Comic-Con. We're not making a comic book just to virtue signal to say like, hey, we did it. Like this is actually a global IP that is going to be distributed around the world. So all of you folks will be able to walk into a bookstore or a comic book store and pick up an Oni Force comic right next to a Batman or an X-Men or anything. And this is the first time in history that a community-led project is going to have an opportunity to be distributed around the world. And so I think really what we are is we're an anime-based IP, but like Wei is saying, we use storytelling and technology in a way that's never been done before. So we want to really push the boundaries of storytelling. So later on, the comics will have like AR experiences that go on top of it and stuff. So I totally went off the tracks, but basically, Oni Force is the anime IP of Web3, and you're going to see us everywhere. We're shaking out the paper hands right now, so we're just going to let them go.
It's really accessible right now.
It's a great entry point, not financial advice.
Let's bring it over to Wei. I want to ask you, what made you want to acquire Oni Force and take it where it's going? What is the vision you have for the collection?
Yeah, I mean, I think one thing that's kind of cool about NFTs is it's got I'm going to put my investor business person hat on. One thing cool about NFTs is that it's like one of the greatest revenue models known to man. Like you're basically selling a collectible digitally. There's zero manufacturing cost, and you can scale it up or down however you want to do it. And there is a recurring income for the IP holder, right? Although it's small, even at 0.5%, those kind of never existed before, right? And the second that's really cool about NFTs is that it's the first digitally native asset that's quoted in ETH. Like no other digital tokens or things are quoted in ETH. So it's actually fully native asset of the Ethereum blockchain, right? Those things make it really cool from a technology perspective and business perspective. But what was happened, I think, from our perspective is that there's a lot of people that went into this space with basically dollars in mind, or intentionally or unintentionally. And but the thing is that I think the industry itself still has to grow up, right? It has to sort of a lot of people that just got lucky, and they kind of wanted just to get out because they didn't want to handle the daily pressure of running a business. But the thing is to make a project. So what I'm really looking forward is I think what drew me to it is first of all obviously sort of the big picture of the NFT space. I think that is an awesome space to be in. And secondly, we want to own, we want to run, and we want to actually build a franchise. And I think that's what I saw in terms of Oni, in that we actually have human characters that are human based. Not to diss on animals, but humans have a story that you can tell that animals just kind of don't. So I just feel like with humans, you can actually build a Star Wars universe, or Star Trek universe, or even a Dragon Ball Z universe around these characters, right? Backstories, future stories. There's a lot of things that we can build around. But the most important thing is the art. It is fucking awesome.
Let's give it up to I Am Complex, who is the artist
That guy's a
behind
master,
Oni
right?
Force.
Because most people that
And Cro-Magnus.
Yeah, most people that come into Oni, they just see the original PFP. They haven't even seen the frames. You get a free frame. The frames are even cooler, right? Because downstairs, where the museum is awesome. I'm going downstairs. I basically this is the first time that I saw my PFP on a wall before. This is awesome, right? I've only seen it on a phone or a laptop, but seeing it on a wall in its full glory is legit. So I think it's art. And then the franchise and NFT, right? But so I think all of that kind of makes sense. So.
That's awesome. Yeah, I agree. I think the opportunity of being at the forefront of the technology, first of all, is really exciting for anyone who doesn't know. NFTs are Web3, but it's this new wave of technology where you can incorporate AI, AR, VR, and digital assets like NFTs, right? And it puts the power into the community and also the artists who created the digital asset, right? And when you have the power as a community member, or as we call them as holders, you can have the opportunity to be at an established museum. So that is a really cool feeling as someone who didn't grow up, right, as an artist or someone who was selling their art at Christie's auction house, right? But you can get your digital PFP profile picture up displayed. So I think that's a really neat aspect. And then also when you have great art, I mean, that can look where that can take you. You can get inside Comic-Con. As we know, there's a 5-year wait list to get inside Comic-Con, and these guys did it. So let's give it up to them.
Well, I think we have to thank our partner Devil's Due Comics for that. So
let's give it up.
You know, they're the ones that actually got us in.
So
Josh is over there. He's our publisher. Big shout out to Devil's Due Comics. You know, he did a lot of work. So if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here. And he was actually part of the journey for a very long time.
I want to hear that story. It sounds like there's a story behind this partnership, and I think we would all be interested to learn about that.
Well, I mean, basically, Josh has been a publisher that has worked with really big franchises. He's published Transformers, G.I. Joe, I think Ninja Turtles, things like that, franchises, IPs that are really global. And he actually was part of helping the first comic get published for the community. And you know, like he's a holder. Like a lot of people who've been around for a while. He went through a bit of hell with the previous the ownership, and so the fact that he stuck it through and was extremely loyal when it came time for us to pick a partner to you know, help us with the publishing and distribution. Obviously, there was nobody else we would go with. So, again, just want to give a big shout out to Josh for all the work that he's done.
Thank you, Josh. Josh Blaylock, guys.
By the way, James, is James here? Oh, can we get some free T-shirts to give out too?
Hey,
Everybody loves free stuff. These are very limited edition comeback tour T-shirts that will never be printed again. This is the comeback tour. Yeah, there we go. We got our sexy model here. This is our Vanna. Hello. Let's go. But yeah, we will never print these shirts again. So just like when you see your favorite band on tour and you grab that merch, you'll be able to tell everybody in the future when Uniforce is at like 30 ETH floor, be like, I have this comeback tour T-shirt when it was an affordable entry price.
Connected to an NFT?
No, not yet.
Now, William, come on. I'll show you this one.
Let's bring up William. William's also part of the team. Let's welcome up William.
What's up, Chief Strategy Officer? Let's go.
Okay, live demo. I'll give him the mic.
Try it. See the art? Watch this.
So this is AR, augmented reality.
Doing magic. Yes, you're good.
Oh, what is happening here?
T-shirts! T-shirts!
All right, explain to me. Something's happening here.
All right, so we're gonna give out some T-shirts.
Hey, T-shirts!
I don't know how we should do this though. All right, how should we do this?
Let's just throw them out.
Just throw them out? Okay, fine. You guys are gonna have to come back a little closer. Whoa, look at that arm! Rocket arm, Alabama! Sign him up! I feel like we're like at a Warriors game. Oh, wrong team, my bad. Oh, that thing flew. Nice. That was the most democratic way of distributing T-shirts ever done.
There you go.
All right, Did you have more questions? Yeah.
I did. I actually want to hear from Wei. I know you guys have also brought on a few advisors, one of which being Paul Jenkins. For those who don't know, Paul Jenkins helped to write the lore of the origin story of Wolverine.
Oh, that's cool.
And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So Wei, if you can talk about what are, okay, let's give it to Starlordy.
Sorry, I'm greedy.
If you can talk about what goes into partnering with the right advisors and why Paul, Paul has done these amazing comics, but that was a while ago, right? And so why now with Oni?
Well, first of all, when it comes to anybody that we work with, it's always about values first. Like, who is this person? What do they believe in? Like, why are they here? Obviously, as we all know in the Web3 space, there's a lot of treachery and treacherous people, and and we don't like that. So I think really the first thing, no matter who it is, it's really just a matter of do you actually care about the space? Do you care about community? Do you think that actually we're here for a reason, that we're part of something bigger? I think that has to be something innate in why you're here, because it's fun, but also it's hard, right? We're doing something that nobody's ever really done yet, and so we have a lot of pain to go through, and you want to do it with people that you want to be in a boat together. So Paul's one of those people. He's actually a native of crypto. He's been in blockchain for a long time, and we just talked and we just hit it off, and he happened to be an Eisner winning writer who was one of the greatest comic writers, so I mean, who would say no to that? And it's been a dream to work with him. So in the comic book preview, actually, the Oni Hunter X character, that's the book that he's writing for us, and I gotta tell you, his name carries weight. If you go around the convention, any professional, they hear his name, then that brings instant credibility. So shout out to Paul.
That's pretty cool. Can you talk about some of the other advisors that you have brought on, and how are they contributing to the team and to the intellectual property?
We brought on a lot of high-level artists like Hitchum Hapchi, who worked with Riot Games, who did Valorant and Overwatch, with Ramon, who's done League of Legends and Spider-Verse. Really high-level artists to help us bring the talent pool even bigger. And then we brought on David Uslan, whose family owns the film rights to Batman. So that's really big for us because he's very well-connected and very good at understanding how to grow an IP on a global level. And he genuinely loves Oniforce. I mean, he wouldn't have to take this on if he didn't want to. I think he sees a lot of value in this in the future. And then, we're going into Fortnite, and I think there'll be more coming on Monday. We'll probably have some more cool announcements for everybody. Okay. Sorry, I can't be too leaky.
Well, I'm excited to hear more about Fortnite when you guys are ready. But I would also like to hear the process of what went into the book, whose characters are in this book, and whose IP owns it.
We're launching 2 books to start. One is a team book called Oniforce, and the other one is a solo book called Oni Hunter X. So this is the solo and this is the team book. So it's kind of like we're launching X-Men and Wolverine, right? So that's how you might be able to imagine it. And they're just actually brand new original characters created by Uncomplex. So they're not on the blockchain yet. Oh, they are on Bitcoin. I'm sorry. And on Ordinals.
Bitcoin.
And
Bitcoin?
Yeah. What? Ordinals? Anybody? And actually, we're going to reveal more info on who the characters are pretty soon. But basically, they're youthful characters that represent kind of our journey in life of stepping into who we want to become, and we kind of become they're the avatars for us to go on that journey.
Awesome. Well, before we wrap it up, when we get to questions, I'd love to get to questions from the audience. What are some things that you are hoping for? In your childhood dreams, you said you've always been into comics, you had hoped, to be in this industry, and now you are. What are other things you hope to accomplish? And that's a question for both of you.
Well, for me, next year when we debut, I want us to be the #1 selling debut comic of that year. I want the rest of the world to know that the Web3 community is actually the best, and Web3 brings out people who are super talented, and that together we can do things that nobody else could. So I want us to all be able to walk into like a Barnes & Noble and take your kid to it and pick up a comic book and say like, I fucking held this thing to zero almost.
We ride.
Yeah, so for me, it's more about being able to see, like being able to create things, right? Like Oni, I think for us, it's like it's collectively our baby, right? And we want to raise it, and we want to raise it right? I think that's why I think the ownership change, Starlordy's, all the holders are basically, we're raising this baby together, right? And it's really important for us to sort of like one thing that was really cool is like William and I, we went to see the Dragon Ball Z thing, right? And they have a wall of movies, right? And they got like 30 movies, Dragon Ball Z, and they basically have sort of built that from, all the way through, right? That world building and that is happening. Right? There's really David's here.
Oh, David, who's line, everybody?
Yeah. So.
Oh, Batman movies here.
So, all right, everyone, we have the mayor of Comic-Con here, just to let you know. His name is David. I'll let him introduce himself. He is our partner. I just talked about him earlier. Part of the Stan Lee Foundation. They have a Stan Lee Museum that's up right now that you guys should check out. And he's been an amazing partner so far. So, David, if you could just give a brief intro to yourself, and maybe Val will ask you a question or two.
Let's do it. Special guest, David. Who's line?
I am but a humble geek who tries to do right by all of you guys. I have known about Oni4s for quite some time now, and coming from a family who is all about story and characters and franchising these amazing IP, our gut kind of does right by us when we find those gems and when we see those special projects out there, and that's what Oni4s is. So it's a pleasure, it's a privilege to be working side by side with all these guys, and I already consider them family. So probably I consider a lot of you guys out there family as well. And
raise your hand if you're an Oni4s holder.
So this is going to be a great year for all of us, everybody, and I'm really happy and thrilled to be here. So thank you very much.
Yes, give it up for David. Well, I'll actually leave it up to the crowd. I'm sure everyone has some questions for you guys. So if you have a question for anyone on our panel, David, Wei, or Starlordy, go ahead, raise your hand. Any questions? Over there. So just say your name and your question.
Hi, my name is Ark. I found Oni4s through 10KTF. I wouldn't have found you guys otherwise, so I'm glad that I came to learn about you guys. You guys seem really awesome. How did you guys get involved with them, and how did it help you grow, or how did they help you?
Shout out to 10KTF, everybody. What's up? A lot of love to that community and that project. We were a parent project for 10KTF. Honestly, that's due to the timing and previous founders. But I can say that we've learned a lot from them in terms of how they build a community, how they create a community that truly celebrates storytelling and art, and so we're going to learn a lot from them and hopefully do some cool stuff, within that framework. And I don't know what else to say about that. But shout out.
Any other questions?
Actually, I did have another question for David, if it's okay. So in your mind, like, because I just want to get everybody hyped up, you know? In your mind, like, what is the path for Oni to develop properly so that we could actually achieve our dreams of becoming a global IP? Because a lot of people want to be a global IP, but they don't really understand what it takes, and yet you saw something in us and you're willing to take that journey with us. I'm curious how you see that.
Well, you've already started it, you know, the right way, which is you brought on people like Josh, you know, and some of the talent that you've already started developing comics with and stories with. And as long as you work with high quality talent and start to develop these stories and characters in a way that could expand into other areas of opportunity, whether that's gaming or other areas of merchandising and licensing, you guys have already started that. And that's one of the things that was super clear to me. The comics right there on the table, you know, those, you know, they look and feel of quality and of passion. And there's a lot of other stuff out there that, you know, you don't find that with. So, and plus, it just looks so damn cool, you know?
There we go. That's the secret sauce. It just has to look cool. Shout out.
Any other questions from the audience? Maybe 2 or 3 more? I guess that's it. No one. Oh, Chris?
Question? Oh, cool.
Have a question? You sure? Go and ask. Now's your chance. I mean, it's not every day we just get these A-listers.
All right, let's get drunk. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out. Thanks for the sponsors.
Stick around. Let's give it up one more time for our panelists, Starlordy, CEO of Oni4, David Uslan, and Wei Zhu. Let's get some photo ops here.
Thank you.
We do have an announcement from NiftyKit. I believe there's some winners in the building. So NiftyKit.
Hello everyone, so this is Lee from NiftyKit. If you have claimed your NFT today, that was on that screen over there, check your email. You should have an email if you have won the raffle for NiftyKit and Wonder Museum special giveaway. Please check your spam mail as well. If you have not claimed the NFT yet, please do so because it's a wonderful memory of tonight, and also you may also redeem other rewards as the Goonz 25% special promo code on their merch store. Feel free to connect with me or our team over here at NiftyKit. We're happy to serve you and help you with your NFT project. Thank you, everyone.
I believe the last thing we have for the night is the cosplay contest, so stick around if you're in cosplay. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the night. I'm a holder and I'm very involved in their community. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you a question, but I didn't want to.
Oh, no, you should have. No, totally, because sometimes it gets people warmed up to like.
Oh, I've never met you in person. I know you're following.